It's hero time! Yeah! Ah!
What is this? Another alternate timeline or something?
I understand your confusion. This is the Ben 10 show, and that is Ben 10!
Hey guys, it's MegaRobert from MegaRobertTV, and today I'm going to talk about the new videos that just came out for the new Ben 10 reboot. So last time I talked about the Ben 10 reboot was because we got a couple of screenshots from the actual show, but unfortunately most of those pictures were low quality images, and there weren't too many of them, so there wasn't much to talk about. But now, it's like the complete opposite. There's actually so much to talk about, and it all came out just in the last couple of hours. So we didn't just get one video from Cartoon Network, we got two of them. So the first video is actually a 1-minute preview, kind of like a sneak peek of one of the episodes from the Ben 10 reboot. And the second video is a behind the scenes look at the production and creation of the new series. So the second one got me super excited because if you know me, I'm just a sucker for behind the scenes looks on movie production and cartoons and anime. That's one thing I really like to see. And unfortunately for the last couple of years, the Ben 10 DVDs have kind of lacked in that department, showing us behind the cartoon, behind the scenes. But luckily, this series, it hasn't even come out yet, and already they're showing us all this stuff from the creators, and I love to see that. So to start it off, I'll talk about the first video, which is the 1-minute preview of the Ben 10 reboot. And the first thing we actually see in this is Ben and Gwen's redesigns in action. So I'll be honest, a couple of months ago, when I saw the new designs for Ben and Gwen, I didn't really like them that much. They kind of looked out of place to me. But now seeing them in motion, they're probably one of my favorite designs of the series. I mean, Ben's t-shirt looks like a mix between the Alien Force jacket and the original t-shirt from the original series. And Gwen's design, I probably like even more than Ben's because she has this huge cat logo on her chest, which is really funny. And her hair just kind of looks really cool. And I mean, her hair is probably just an exaggerated version of what her hair looked like back in the original Ben 10, kind of with her little clip in the front. But for some reason, it just looks great in this animation style. And the rescue scene actually looks pretty good. There's only one thing that looks kind of weird, and a lot of people mention this, is that when Diamond Head uses his diamond powers to save people, when he uses them, it kind of looks like he's shooting ice beams out of his hands. Like, for some reason, just the way it's animated. But once I saw the clips a couple of times, it looked fine after a while. And the scene ends on a pretty funny note where Diamond Head turns back into Ben. And Gwen's like, now that you're done, do you want to, go to the amusement park? And Ben's like, no way. I'm way too tired. I'm going to take a nap in the RV. And, that's where the scene ends. It's really funny. And Tara Strong does an amazing job of voicing Ben in this series. And, Tara Strong was the one to do Ben's voice in the original series. And she also returned to do it in Ultimate Alien and Omniverse for the younger version of Ben. And, she's a great actress. If you haven't heard of her, you probably have. I mean, she's done so many voices in the past for both Cartoon Network and a ton of other shows. So she's an amazing actress. I'm so glad she's on this project again. And, even if she wasn't in it, I probably would still watch the show, but I don't think I would enjoy it as much without her. She's just an amazing actress. Tara Strong, if you're watching this, great job with, this first episode, or this first preview, I should say, and, good luck with the rest of the show. And another thing I should bring up, I don't know who the voice actress is for Gwen in this new series. I know it's not the same as young Gwen from Omniverse or young Gwen from the original series. It's definitely a new voice actress. I don't know her name, but she did a great job. She's probably, I don't know if she's my favorite voice for Gwen so far. I mean, the original series was pretty, awesome, and I am a little biased because of my nostalgia for the original Ben 10, but the new voice for Gwen is actually really great, and the actress is doing an awesome job. So the second video is the behind the scenes video, and there's actually a lot of clips that fly by during the video. So if you watch it the first time, you might not see everything. So that happened to me. So I went back and I checked out, every single part of the video. As the artists are doing the storyboards, you might not notice this, if you're not into art or you're not into paneling in comic books. But the way they're, designing these angles and designing the frames and the storyboards, it's just like really great stuff, like the angles of when the RV is coming, or the angle of when Ben's hitting the Omnitrix, or another angle where Grandpa Max is hitting a button. Like, you can just tell from this video, the artist and, you know, the directors of it know what they're doing. I mean, they're doing a great job. And we actually get to see Grandpa Max's new design in this video. And it's really great because Grandpa Max looks a lot better in this series than he did in Omniverse. He's kind of got like this new Fisher's vest on, and you can tell with the new storyboards that they're, you know, incorporating a lot of comedy and a lot of funny moments into the show, which I think is great. And the good part about it, though, is it seems like they're not forgetting to put in some action too, because I mean, Ben 10, since the beginning of, you know, its airing, Ben 10 has always been an action comedy cartoon. It's never just been comedy or just been action. So it seems like they're going to add a lot more funniness to the show, which, you know, is great. I love to see that. But it also seems like there's a lot more action too, which is great, because, you know, that's what makes Ben 10 Ben 10. So I'm just so excited for this series, and I mean, there is a group of Ben 10 fans out there that are a little skeptical whether this will be a good series or not, but at the same time, I think there are just as many people, probably more people, that are super excited for the series and can't wait for it to come out. And I mean, if you need a poster boy for an excited fan, I am that poster boy. I am just so ready to see Ben 10 get back in action. I mean, it's been so long since we've had a new Ben 10 episode. I mean, it's been even longer since we've had a series about the original 10-year-old Ben. And Man of Action, at the head of this new series, you know, you can just tell from the video, they are just so relieved they can go back to the beginning and completely start fresh and create a new Ben 10 for the community of Ben 10 fans. So it's so exciting, and I feel like if I keep talking about it, I'm just going to be rambling on. So yeah, I'll put links below so you could check out both of these videos. You know, don't just take my word for it. Check it out yourself. And then question of the day. What did you think about these new videos for the Ben 10 reboot? Are you excited for it? And what do you want to see in this new series that you haven't seen since the original Ben 10? So yeah, guys, this is Mega Robert signing off.
Do you want to check it out? You haven't really seen it yet.
I think I need a nap.